you're going to spend on this game, spend responsibly. Use the Apptoid App Store. It's got all the best in-game purchases. They fight for market share with Apple and Google. That's why they offer these discounts. Use promo code MUSH5, and information of how to download this is in the description to the video as well as in the Discord. Hey everyone, welcome back to Legend of Mushrooms with Genghis. So I did a Flying Pets full guide the other day, and someone wrote in the comments, hey, I actually wanted you to tell me which flying pet matches with which class. So I'm going to go over that today. I'm going to go over every single one of these, and I'm going to tell you where to use them or where not to use them. So let's start here. First one, Aggressive Lemon. Don't use it. It sucks. Regenerates 5% of lost HP every 5 seconds. Like, I guess there could be certain times where you might want to use it in PvE. Like, you're just about killing a monster. But basically, PvP, this is a useless amount. 5% of lost HP every 5 seconds. Most battles don't last 5 seconds. What's the point of it? You can get other ones that do similar stuff and added skills. Let's not waste too much time on that. Deals 240% area of effect skill damage 5 times every 11 seconds. That's a lot. 5 times every 11 seconds. And starts at the start of the battle. But to be honest, not a strong monster. 240%. You're going to find ones that do, you know, almost 1,000%, and that's 5 of those, right? There are 4 of those, so it's not worth it, especially when you get a skill crit on the bigger one. Increases attack speed by 5% immediately after battle starts, and by 2% more every 10% lost HP. So this could actually be used by any class. If you're up against someone who's faster than you and you want to make that up, or you're against someone who has equal speed to you, this would be a pet that you would use in special circumstances. So specifically, if someone's getting off their blitz before you and your skills aren't working and you really rely on immediate skills, or if you're an archer who just wants more attack speed, then this is a pet that you should consider. Now this one deals 5% of current basic attack and imprisons the target at the start of the battle. This would be more PvE. Imprison the enemies, the monsters, as they're walking towards you. I don't see much use for this in a regular battle because basic attack is, in some people's opinion, basically useless. I don't quite take that harshest stance. I do think basic attack is helpful, but it's more something that's like the cherry on top of your attack. And again, with most battles only lasting 10 seconds, not really something that's going to matter for you. Tomato Egg. I don't own it, but deals 325% every 12 seconds. Increased basic attack damage for 30 seconds. Kind of a useless pet. Convince me otherwise if you don't believe that in the comment section. Increased PAL attack speed, so let's just hold on here. This looks like something for the Necromancer, so let's wait on that one. Most people, I have seen very, very few big whales who rely on their pets. They just have massive HP and they sit there and let their pets beat down on you. So very few people would use that. Counter damage by 4% every 10 seconds after the battle starts. If you're a warrior who has long battles, this could be a pet for you. Obviously, no one else cares about counter damage. This is my pet for mages. I have also seen archers and high-level warriors using this pet. So everyone wants their skills to speed up. Yeah, so it's for everybody, but it is a mage-specific pet because mages are all about skill. But everybody wants their skills, so it's sort of a pet if you've fully developed your character and you just need that little bit of extra oomph, you might want to consider the Dense Cloud. This one deals 75% area of effect combo damage every 4 combos. Useless pet. Obviously for archers because they use combo, but maybe try it out PvE. Don't take it too serious. I don't think it's a good pet. I just think there's better things that you could be using. Deals damage equal to 2.5% max HP every 5 seconds. Triggers at the start of the battle. Okay, so if you have a lot of HP, you might want to consider using this one, especially in PvE. I know I'm reading it. I saw it before, but kind of forget these things once in a while. It might be one of those ones that you can stack with a couple of these other skills if you're just struggling against certain monsters. So, for example, there's this one that works on HP, and then it's one of these two. I always get them confused. This is the one. I got it, Dragon. So those two skills also do HP. So right there, you could almost instantly be taking like 15% off of the enemy HP. Although I will be honest and tell you, it don't look like those percentages come off the HP. I drop those skills, and it's like, oh, it didn't even do damage the first hit. So anyways, this one. This used to be the go-to pet for mages. This was it. You did this, it really helped your skill crit, and you would just one-shot people. But as of now, I use this with my mage in PvE. I just find that there's certain bosses where it's like, oh, I'm so close to killing him, but I can't quite kill him. So I just want that luck factor, and I'll just keep hitting restart with this Pumpkin Witch and hope for a better outcome, and sometimes I get it. Every skill crit has a 20% chance to deal 60 extra basic attack bleed damage. Ignores immunity. So it just seems like a weak version of the pumpkin. I would rather just get the higher percentage on my skill crit. And remember, this 600% goes up when you level it up. Right here, Sunshine Bringer deals 560% of current basic attack every 16 seconds after the battle starts, and reduces the duration of control by 15% for 5 seconds. Triggers at the start. Seems like a pretty bad pet. I guess if you're really struggling against some mages who are stunning you, but I don't see this mattering because, again, current basic attack, I just don't think it is that big a deal. The ignore duration skills, I don't know. I don't think it's really going to be a big factor. You're either losing to the mage or not, and that every 2.5 seconds isn't going to help. Deals 612.5% of current basic attack. Anything that basically says basic attack, this one reduces attack speed also. So I guess you combine this with the Snow Sprite and add the Hero Bird to yourself. You can really equal out that speed against some archers, but it's not something that I would be using full time. Now, the Whirlwind Leaf deals extra area of effect skill every 4 basic attacks. I feel like you can get that just from using this pet, so I wouldn't even bother using that. This pet that blows up, this Cat Prince, detonates 200%. I wouldn't even bother using that pet. I think that was pretty much useless, but obviously everything has its value in the game. So right here, the Crispy Moth. Damage every 17 seconds. That is so long, and stuns the target for 1 second. So let me get this straight. You get 1 stun every 17 seconds with the Crispy Moth. Yeah, not exactly a good deal. The Anubis. This is one of the favorite pets for a lot of people. Deals a lot of skill damage, current combo, and current counter every 15 seconds after the battle starts, and reduces the target's attack by 15%. Triggers at the start. Everything seems to trigger at the start. I guess they just have to make a point of that, so it gets in before Blitz. I feel like Anubis is overrated. I gotta say, I'd really consider not using Anubis. I don't know. I just think that that's kind of a jack of all trades, no specialty pet. I don't like those ones. I want my pet to do something specific. Deals 240% of current basic attack. Already don't like it. And increases the target's damage received by 15%. Deals 600% skill, combo, crit, Triggers at the start. I don't like this. This is not a pet that I just don't see it being better than other options. This one sneakily is not bad. Deals 300% of skill damage, 120 every 5 seconds, with 50% chance to deal extra damage equal to 3% of the max HP. I like this one. I really like it PvE. I just think that this is one where if you're losing really close battles all the time, this is the type of pet that could, you might get lucky and win. So duck, I'm not going to read the lower level ducks. I'm just going to read the higher level duck because why would anybody want to use a low level duck? So every 16 seconds deals 800%, blah, 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 blah. And shield equal to 10% of max HP for 6 seconds, during which the attack increases. So I think that the duck is the best, like, jack of all trades pet there is. I think it's just an awesome thing to use. If you don't know what you're doing, you're kind of just starting out. If you got a duck, you can't go wrong. They're also really, really good for breeding. So one thing I like to do when I go into my breeding, this is the secret of the duck. So let's say I'm going to breed this guy. And I look at everything he has. I like it. It's pretty good. But all my other pumpkins aren't good breeding options. So one thing I like to do is breed with a duck that has the type of stuff that I want. Maybe I want the regen, and I can't get that anywhere else. So the duck will give you 41% chance to either become a duck or 41% chance to be your pumpkin witch or whatever pet you put up there. So you have almost a 1 in 2 chance of breeding what you want with possibly the skills you want. So that's the greatest strength of the duck. It's for breeding, but it's also an all-around pet. Anyways, that's my thoughts on what I would do with the flying pet. Again, for me, I'm a mage specialist. So if you are really good at warrior and archer, share your thoughts in the comment section of what you would use. I can also do a really, really quick look in my rankings here and show you. So we have Lord Hulago here. He's a warrior, and he's using the honeybee or honeypot warrior. And then over here, just as proof of what other people are using on my server, this is casual. I like to tease him, make fun of him, and dominate him in my videos. But he's a warrior, and he uses the dense cloud just like I do, and he's not a mage, so he just feels that it's that important. And other good players here, we got Tiger. He's using the duck, and he is an archer. Video, like, subscribe, leave a comment.